What's up, guys? Cody here today with a gameplay game. But more importantly than that, we're gonna talk about something really serious. Patch 6.11 is gonna be coming out tomorrow when I'm recording this, but when this video goes up, by the time anybody sees it, the patch will probably be out. Okay? 6.11 is going to seriously hurt Gameplink. And I don't know what's gonna happen after this. Just I'm gonna point out these things that I did in this game as we go. But I can see Lux has already got like no health to start the game with. I love so much. But so Gameplane's getting a nerf. Not a direct nerf, but an indirect nerf. Triforce is no longer going to give him crit because they're changing the build path for Triforce, where they're instead of it building out a Zeal, Zeal is now going to be replaced with Stinger for the build path. Okay, which means that Triforce is now going to give more attack speed, and it's also giving more cooldown reduction. Um, but it no longer gives crit. This seriously hurts Gameplank's build path. Because the current build path that I use right now is Triforce Essence Reaver. Triforce Essence Reaver Infinity Edge. Okay? That works really well. And the reason why that works really well is because when you get Triforce and Essence Reaver, you have max cooldown reduction, okay? Which is great. And then then all you need to do is get a bit more crit, and you're gonna have well, you need Triforce and Essence Reaver will give you max cooldown reduction, but you still need the crit from Infinity Edge to get that max cooldown reduction. Okay. The reason why those three items are so important on Gameplank is because Triforce, what it does is it gives us the crit, which we like, and it gives us the sheen and the phage. We want both of those, but we don't really care for the attack speed. We're more so as Gameplay, we're just looking to burst people down with barrels. That is our main job in any sort of fight. We're just looking to burst down with barrels. This right here isn't could have been played better by me. But we get the kill, but I don't think I really had to burn my flash in that play. But so Triforce, we didn't really care for the attack speed, but now they're getting rid of the crit in general. But we still want to build Triforce though because of the sheen and phage. We don't really care for anything else. This play right here is really bad on my part. Pantheon just kind of just ring around the rosies me, and I just really honestly just waste my time completely. And I just give up on it. I do try to ult for the Pantheon, as you could hear, but I just gave up on him. I didn't get anything, and honestly wasted too much for him. But so, back to Triforce. As Gameplank, we still want to build Triforce because we're not going to build, like, Triforce, the Sheen, the Sheen is good for us, and the Sheen is good for us, and the Phage is good for us, and we don't want to build other items that would have that. And the reason why is because Black Cleaver, while it's not a bad item on Gameplank, it's just impossible to get all the stacks off of. So it's useless in that regard. And then the only other items that have Sheen are Lichbane, which we're obviously not going to build, and Iceborne Gauntlet, which has a lower Sheen ratio because it got nerfed a while back. Right here, this is funny. You're gonna notice Lux is just being an idiot, and I'm just gonna get a free kill off on her. Tarek stuns me here, and I W it just because I felt like I needed to, but honestly don't think I should have, because then I could have cleansed the Pantheon W, which would have which would have just been better overall. So yeah. So like I was saying, we're not we're still going to build Triforce on Gameplank more than likely. This patch 6.11. Okay, and I'm actually going to be just testing out Gameplank builds um tomorrow, which will be the day that the patch comes out. Um and for a few days after that. So that's all I'm going to be doing for Gameplank is just testing out builds, seeing what works best for him. Because I mean, he's pretty much out of the meta at this point now. Because of this change to Triforce, it's honestly a serious nerf to him, and I get why they're doing this change. It's to help buff champions that use it. This is great here. So Yi comes to get me. I dodged the Taric stun. I dodged the Pantheon ult. They exhaust me. I flash as soon as they've jumped on. I W at the exact time needed, and I pick up a kill. Perfect gameplay mechanics right there, guys. Aside from, just completely getting caught out. But man, that was a good play, guys. That was a good play. I wish I had better plays to show you, but my thing only recorded half my games today for whatever reason. It just stopped recording the rest of them at some point in time. But okay. So we're still probably gonna build Triforce on Gameplank, and I still want Essence Reaver because I like my infinite mana, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. And the reason why that's not going to happen anymore is because of the fact that it's just not possible. You lose out on 10% of you're not maximizing the stats from the item and from Triforce, and what you're doing is you're wasting 10% of your cooldown reduction if you get both Triforce and Essence Stream now. Because Triforce is going to give you 20% cooldown reduction instead of 10%. Um, Also, if you get Essence Reaver now with Triforce, what's going to happen is you need more than just Infinity Edge for your crit. So I think what's going to happen is Gameplaying is just not going to... His build path is going to be very, very, very weird, and it's not really going to work all that well anymore. And what we're going to see, at least right now, if we want to go with a build that we have, if we want to go a similar build to what we have right now, what we're going to do is we're going to see Gameplanks build Triforce, Infinity Edge, and then maybe like Static Shiv, because his Q will proc that. I get completely just caught out there. Um, Static Shiv maybe, but there's honestly nothing good anymore. Just because beforehand we would have a 60% crit with Triforce, Essence Reaver, and Infinity Edge, and now without that, we're kind of at a loss of what to do. And it honestly sucks. Gameplank is I'm just gone. I hate to say it, but he's just gone. There's literally like no reason to play this guy anymore. As of patch 6.11. Just don't if you're a Gameplank main, just forget about it. He's gone. Like, and I am technically a Gameplank main. I play a lot of everything. Um but Gameplank is the champion that did get me to gold in preseason. Um which doesn't mean anything, but he is my champion. And I've I played this was I hadn't played him in a while, so this was these I played like 6 games with him this patch. And they were all today. Which would have been it's two I did this Tuesday. And the rating system is dumb, but I mean, I'm just gonna use it as an example because it does show that I actually did good instead of giving you stats for my games. Um, S minus, S minus for the first two games, meaning I automatically got the level 6, or I would have, but I don't have money to spend on chest. So I didn't get level 6, and then I got S plus, which meant I could have gotten a token for level 7. And then I got A minus. No, then I got A minus. No, I got A, then S minus, and then S. So out of 6 games, I could have gotten my level 7 game plank, but because of how the system is, no, I'm not allowed to. Even though I honestly, if you've seen any of my gameplay games, like I'm carrying my team right now, pretty much. As you can see, I'm pretty much doing everything. Fizz is doing a little bit, but I'm carrying the team. Let's be real here. And that's how it is in most games. Like literally, I can solo carry with Gameplank as long as like even if my team does bad, as long as we can make the game go long enough, I can still do well. Um, but it's just it's not happening anymore, and I really don't know what to build. Um, I think what's gonna happen is instead of static shiv, this thought just came to my mind. You could build Phantom Dancer instead, which would be useful, but still not useful. Still not useful. There is nothing useful for Gameplank now. I feel like he's just been shoot aside, and he's done for now. And the same thing is happening with Corky, as well. His build path is getting destroyed, but he's getting a buff. Gameplank is not getting a buff this patch. Corky, on the other hand, is getting a buff, where his the ratio on his ults is getting better. I think that's what it was. But Gameplank is getting nothing. And as a result, you're going to see his win rate plummet substantially. His win rate now is pretty good. He's actually a really good. He's actually really good where he is right now. He's one of the best top laners right now, and he's a really good mid laner. But as of patch 6.11, my guess is he's gonna drop significantly. At best, a 48% win rate at best, and that's if a good build comes around for him. But I'm just very upset right now with everything, and I just feel like his build is completely gone. He's just completely out of the meta, and I'm just really upset about it. This is from a Gameplank man saying that he's completely gone. So yeah, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you did. If you have any suggestions as to what the new meta Gameplank build is gonna be, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any suggestions as to how to buff Gameplank to make up for the fact that he is losing out on these on this 20% crit, let me know as well. But this is just seriously hurting Gameplank. It's completely getting rid of him in this meta. And we're not gonna see him being played by pros at all anymore because he was nerfed. He kept on getting nerfs and nerfs and nerfs, and he was still played at least a bit in pro play. But now he's completely gone, and yeah, this is the death of Gameplay. Thanks, guys. See you guys in the next one.